Do you trust yourself? Do you trust that you are a capable pair of hands to manage and live your own life? I remember when I first came out of the other side of having gone through really 10 years of anxiety and depression, I had this sense that I wasn't trustworthy because I had messed up, because life hadn't gone as I'd expected it to. So I was therefore somehow incapable or untrustworthy of living my own life, which sounds odd, but it's something that I hear from people a lot. And we really need to rebuild that sense of trust that we have in ourselves, because life is so busy and we're so bombarded with information and different ways that we can live. We see on social media, you know, what everyone's having for lunch and where they're going on holiday and their new promotion and all of this stuff. And I think it's really easy to get distracted by each of those things, and it can almost start to make you doubt yourself. But your own internal voice, not the negative voice that we really easily tune into, the positive, knowing, self-assured voice that we all have but rarely listen to, we need to tune into that far more often. We need to develop a relationship with ourselves and that inner dialogue, and we need to trust it, because we all have natural intuition, whether you call it sensing a vibe or a gut instinct. The problem comes when we don't follow that gut instinct, and then things go awry, and then we judge ourselves for not listening. Well, we've got to get good at listening to those intuitions and those just little stirrings inside that go, hey, this doesn't feel right. And it might be a job that you on paper looks amazing, and you know, it pays you more money than you've ever made, and it looks like a wonderful opportunity. There might just be something that Louise Hay called your inner ding, that I would call your intuition, just a something that tells you that things aren't quite right. We need to trust that and explore what's there. It might just be fear. It might be fear masquerading as intuition, but we need to get really good at spending time listening to our own internal voice, because often it gets drowned out by the noise of life. It gets drowned out by the opinions of our friends and our family and complete strangers sometimes. We need to get good at developing that dialogue, so that as we test it out, as we get more comfortable with what is essentially our authentic power, we can start to trust that that voice is guiding us, that voice is knowing, that voice is a guide, and it's like an inner compass, and we can navigate life based on that knowingness.